We've just topped up, so I've got a full tank. Anybody who's not aware of what's going on here, because you're new to these videos, this is a Ferrari, which I purchased in Hanoi for less than 200 quid. This bike has taken us all the way from Hanoi, and it will take us all the way to Saigon. So today we go to Vung, right? So buckle up, my pedigree chums, because we are about to drive the wonderful roads of Vietnam, and this is absolutely epic, I'll tell you that. Chúc mừng năm mới. If you were wondering where all the cardboard you see people collecting goes, this will be one of those places there where they're recycling it. I don't know if they just do cardboard here, that's all I can see, but yeah, that's your recycling of cardboard there, fully operational. We are on the road yet again, lots of derelicts again up there, incomplete. That's the way we're headed. I came back up the road because I saw that and I thought it was of some interest. Right, let's crack on. Genuinely always wondered what happened to me rascal from 2003 in Brighton, and I think I've found the answer. There she is. That's where the car bar poster used to be. That's where the number was. Oh, the drinks delivery days, eh? The good old rascal. There she is, a little Bedford rascal. Xin chào. Hello, brother. Ciao, boy. There she is, the rascal. If you know, you know. Here we go again. If dragon fruit's your thing, then we've found a whole plantation of them there, look. Great, crazy looking plants, aren't they? You can see all the dragon fruits growing there on the trees before they turn pink. Lovely. I've just realised how many dragon fruits are actually being grown around here. You got the bit back there, and now look, as far as the eye can see, all dragon fruits all over there. This must be one major supplier of dragon fruits to pretty much the region. Mad Max and the Thunderdrome springs to mind. Look at this. The changes in the geographical layout of the land are absolutely crazy. Mad Max and the Thunderdrome! What can I actually say? The sea's over there. That's where we're going. We're going to go and hit the sea road. I've got no GPS or anything on my phone. It's saying there's no SIM in there. So I don't know if I've dropped it or I don't know. There's saying there's no SIM in there when there is a SIM in there and it's topped up. This leg of the journey, the last 3 days, has been terrible for the telephone. So I shall sort it when I get where I'm going. But for now, I shall just keep enjoying things like this. This is the third one of these in about 50 metres. There's two huge ones there, even bigger than this. But basically, this is what you find everywhere in Vietnam. Just check this out for crazy. Honestly, look. Look at this. Why has this been left like this? Honestly. I mean, look at this. Saigon Sun New Resorts. And look what's over the other side of that. Look. How can this just be derelicted like this? Fucking mayhem, innit? Honestly, look at that. What is going on? Very odd, innit? Eerie. I mean, if you had nowhere to live, you'd just come and squat in here, wouldn't you? Squatter's paradise. Honestly, you see so many of these abandonments. It's mad. Hello, sir. Why nobody here? It's so beautiful, but empty. Nice to see you. God bless. Have a good day. Chúc mừng năm mới. Very odd. There's so many of these around like this, and you know, they've usually got a little caretaker or something, but what are they doing with it? Mad, isn't it? Beautiful looking building, but just left to rot away. This is so odd. This whole bit is just abandoned buildings, and they all look amazing as well. It's very hard to work out what exactly is going on or what has gone on here. It's like an apocalypse. Look, all the resorts are just all battered off and dead. It's very, very odd. That's all I will say. I mean, I see it a lot in Vietnam, but to this level, I don't think I've ever seen whole strips of it like this that look so amazing, yet are just left for dead. It's balmy. Look. Why? That's the question, is why? I mean, seriously, what the hell is going on here? Because this, my friends, is very, very strange indeed. Stranger than most of the parts that are incomplete, because this looks like it's had completion that's then been left to rot, and maybe this lot just thought, I'll forget it then. I mean, look how beautiful that would be. And it's a beautiful part of Vietnam as well. I just don't understand what is going on. I mean, very odd indeed. And then you can see some things that were clearly damaged by the great storm. Odd. That was a very strange part of Vietnam I've just driven through, but those rocks look nice, don't they? Shame about that and everything that you see back there that just I don't know what to say about it. Did COVID really screw the world up that much? And what a way for the shitheads to stop other people becoming powerful. Just stop it in its tracks, you know, lock the whole world down and everything gets fucked. It's crazy. These beautiful, huge complexes that just aren't operational. Rockwater Bay. I don't fucking think so, my pedigree chum. Nobody there. Imagine, you know, there's one or two things back there that are working. Imagine being the one family that booked into one of these places, surrounded with complete and utter, well, like, it's like 28 days later. It's like everyone's gone. But look at that though, for beautiful. Wow. Someone have sent an email or something saying we don't need any more. None of this place is working, guys. We really don't need anything else built. Behind there, the building. Up there, the building. I just think they start things that they have no intention of finishing. Look, stop it. Nobody's here, for God's sake. What are you doing? It's the oddest bit that I've drove ever yet. It's just so strange. You can't find coffee, shops, nothing. Just all broken stuff. Mad. It's everywhere that you look. And it's very, very confusing and odd. What a shame for the people for the last 10 miles that I've drove. I mean, it's just, yeah, it's broken. I feel really sorry for them, because it must be a very tough life. I ain't seen nowhere to eat, nowhere to grab coffee, no petrol stations, nothing for like an hour. As you'll be aware, I've got no GPS today. I don't know why my phone isn't working, so I'm sticking to the coast road to get to the next destination. But on doing so, I've stumbled upon this little bit of fishing village here. Look at this. All there is fishermen's little coconut boats. And I can't ever be lost if I stick to the coastline, right? Because that's the way I'm going. However, it's a bit tricky when you've got no GPS. I've just got 0 GPS, saying that my phone's got no SIM card, but it has. But look at this. How amazing is that? Look at all the fisher boats out there. These little things, I imagine, will get them to those over there. Some with motors, some with just your basic oars, all with the distinct smell of fish. Well, it's a big industry, right? Fishing, and this is obviously where they're doing it from, in this area. Now, we need, oh, that one's seen better days. Right, now, we have got to get ourselves back on the road. I don't know where I'm at all, and that's the truth. So I either need to get a bit of Wi-Fi to just double check where exactly I am and how far I've got to go. Alternatively, I just got to keep winging it. Now, the trouble we got is up here, there's no road, right? So the road's in construction. So the next bit of this journey is going to be interesting, to say the least. Right, my phone's working again. As suspected, I dropped it yesterday, and I reckon the SIM must have moved, because I luckily found this place. So I just went in and said, can I just borrow a pin? I opened it, gave it a blow, put it back in, and it's working again now. So we've got 2 hours and 18 minutes till we get to our destination, which is Vung. So I'm going to get back on the road. I'm going to get some LTJ Buchan playing in my ears, and I'm going to continue this wonderful drive through Vietnam. If you like a bit of pop, you'd love this place. Look at all those lovely pottery decorated pots over there. I've stopped for a sugar cane drink. I've got my GPS back, so that's cool. I'm about 2 hours away from where I want to be. The road is long. There is nothing but dragon fruit being grown around here. It's everywhere. And of course, coconuts. But I'm having a sugar drink because I love it. Oh, I'm enjoying myself today. All right, mate. If you're ever wondering where the buffaloes go to chill out, where their hotel is, it seems like it's here, look. Xin chào! Hello! Hello! Ciao, bonjour! So this is obviously the buffalo sanctuary, where all the buffaloes come to relax and chill out, look. There's a load of buffalo shit about, so don't tread in any of that. But these guys have got loads of good looking buffalo having a drink, chilling out. These are all the male ones, look. So maybe we're on a stud farm. Maybe this is where these lot start their life in shagging. Look at this one. Hello. I wonder if they bite us. Hey, he's okay. He's okay. Oh, hello. Big ears, yes. Hello. Oh. I don't know if he likes it or don't like it, but I'm not pushing my luck. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. The buffalo soldiers there, look. Well, you do see some stuff on the road in Vietnam, and that is a classic example of the stuff you will see, because we are basically in the middle of nowhere, but that's where they chill. Buffalo stance, as Nana Cherry would say. Loads of amazing churches in Vietnam as well, loads of them. Look at this massive temple being built, and we were speaking to the guy yesterday about these things and how they're hand carved, and they are, look, hand carved. Can you believe it? Phenomenal, really, isn't it? Absolutely out of this world amazing. Big old job for one man, isn't it? Stunning is what that is. Stunning. Another amazing church over there. Churches are everywhere. Little town. I need some juice. I'm not desperate. I've got like a quarter of a tank, but I'd sooner get it in there while I can if I see somewhere. The speed restrictions would apply to me if my speedo worked, but it's never worked, so I don't know how fast I'm going. I'm giving it full throttle sometimes though, which I imagine is probably about 60k, 70k. I don't know, can't be more than 50 mile an hour. Then it'll 135, ain't she? There's another one being built. Look, they're doing all the steps at the front of it. Loads and loads of churches. Thanks be to God. Yanamak Lake. Sometimes you'll smell something in Asia before you see it. Then I smelt this lot. Look how many goosey ganders and ducky wookies are in there. Absolutely loads. And I tell you what, they are think, I'll tell you that much, mate. Ooh, I smelt it again, and just up the road from the other one, there's another one. This one's even bigger. Hello, Xin Chao. This one's even bigger, mate. Look how many they've got here. Bloody hell. All over the back there, look as well. There are literally thousands of the little shits. Wow. That's a lot. That is a lot of them. They stink. The whole stretch of road here stinks, and the reason being, every 100 metres, 200 metres, you get a new duck farm, or geese farm, whatever they are. So this is obviously the area after dragon fruit where you get your ducks from. It's all good. What's going on here? Oh, all the kids coming out of school, look. Thought it was a train crossing at the start, but it's not. All the kids getting picked up. Right. Get out of the way, you. We're in Vung Tau, but we're about 20 minutes away from my hotel, which I've only just picked on bookings.com. So we got about a 20-minute journey. It's very busy, but it's the time. It's like 4:45. Been on the bike again for a good 6 and a bit hours today. Set off about 10:30, so going to be about 6.5 hours by the time I get to a cold one, which I've got to be honest, if I find one before the hotel, I will stop and have one crafty one, and then I'll carry on the journey, because this traffic's mayhem at the minute. It'd be nice for it to calm down. Well, you know, if I think this is bad, what's going to happen when I get Ho Chi Minh in a few days? Oh, it's going to be a nightmare. I'm going to get a ferry round to Ho Chi Minh, so that should be a bit exciting. Busy. I've finally arrived, so we are now in Vung Tau, just spotted a little bar, King Kong bar, seen some sports playing, so I've stopped for a beer. My hotel's amazing, just had a wicked shower, so I'm gonna down a couple of beers, I'm gonna get some food, and then tomorrow we shall explore this place and see what it's all about. How's that? It's on you now. It's on you. Show the people. I saw this little old lady struggling with this big bags, so I've grabbed the bags off her. I don't know where we're going, but we're going home, so wherever she lives. My pint ain't going nowhere, is it? But she's only little and she was struggling along, so I thought I'd help her. Let's hope we don't end up having to walk to Saigon. Be upset then. What's your name?
My name Deb.
Deb, nice to meet you, Deb.
Deb.
How old are you, baby? How old? She don't understand much, but it looks like we're not far away because we took down a little alley. So, but can you imagine it? Look, she had all that. It's quite heavy. She had all that in her little hand, and so if you can't like do something nice, then you shouldn't really be anywhere in the world, should you? So we're going to put this off, and hopefully we don't have to go too far.